welcome back to the Citytilidie channel. I hope you're all staying safe and well. And our World Cup update on Sunday the 4th of December, day 15 as the round of 16 starts. Yes, not continue, starts. Yes, this is World Cup Qatar 2022 with a sky blue twist, of course. And of course, today we're going to have a look at how England have done. You know how England have done. We'll have a quick look back and see how they performed, how it went. So please, if you are new to the channel, please push that subscribe button, push the bell notifications. Great to have you on board. Please spread the word. Everything's City, past, present, forever, and little extras like this as well. So it'd be great to have you. Please, if you do get a chance, press that little subscribe button. And not subscribe, the little like button. That's it, the like button, the thumbs up button. May warm up a chilly old City fan. That'd be much appreciated. And please do check out my new little feature called Back Home. Yeah, not after the song, not after the England World Cup song that some of you as old as me will remember. But yeah, it's just where I come and check out the form of those players that are coming home and see how it might affect City going forward, how the minds are, etc. And I'll even have a look at the odd ex-City player as well, whether we should have kept him or is it right that we got rid, stuff like that. So please check out my Back Home feature as well. Right, on to this. Before we look at the results for the 4th of December, we look forward to 2 games of the round of 16 on the 5th of December, of course. We've got 3 p.m. kickoff. Japan 3-1. Please, I don't condone gambling when the fun stops. Japan are 3-1 to beat Croatia, who are the 11-10 favourites for this one. 9-4 the draw. This is the Al Janoub Stadium. No specific sky blue interest with this one. When will the Japanese bubble burst? We'll have to say, won't we? Winners of their group ahead of Spain and Germany. There was a shock. This was outstanding work by them. Croatia for themselves, finalists, of course, back in 2018, had to settle for 2nd place. Yes, but I'm sure they're happy with that, behind Morocco. Japan, of course, had a lot, let's say, slightly contentious goal to ultimately thank for their them going through, but there's no doubt in their organisation and battling qualities when they play. Croatia will provide stern opposition yet again and can be just as organised and battling as well as the Japanese. And Croatia themselves were fortunate that a certain Belgian striker had a bit of a disaster class against them, and that obviously you can thank him for their progression. Croatia have looked very good at the back, but lacks a little bite up front. Ko Itakura is suspended now. It's a bit of a defensive blow for Japan, but up top, they've took the chances well when they've come. Key to their counter-attacking tactics, which is what they tend to do. Croatia have a couple of key players on yellows, including Modric, but obviously that'd affect if they get through. Otherwise, the squad seems fully fit and all available. This, I think, could go down to the lottery of penalties. And on this, I expect Croatia to use perhaps their inexperience to get through. But you never know. It's a lottery. But a first ever quarter-final for Japan remains a distinct possibility. My prediction, probably just Croatia. And the second game on Monday the 5th of December, South Korea 12-1 chances against Brazil, 2-7 on with 9-2 the draw. This is at Stadium 974. Will Edison play? Not Catting L's chance, not unless something's happened to Alisson. There's nothing to be gleaned, I don't think, from Brazil's last display, defeat against Cameroon with a much changed 11. But I believe in these competitions there also momentum comes into it. So it wouldn't have helped as far as that's concerned, but we'll still be positive, of course. On the other hand, South Korea will be buzzing after that victory over Portugal. Although, yes, a weakened Iberian side that will go into this game. The proverbial free hit in World Cup terms, isn't it? And they'll go into this with a spring in their step. For me, Brazil have not been convincing, and though, yes, they are firm favourites, they are still vulnerable. Richarlison will be back. I wait a disaster class from him. He's not always going to be... He's been shining so far, but I don't expect that from Richarlison. I expect him to have off days as well, so we've not seen that as yet. And Neymar is still a big doubt, of course, and even the reliable non-stop Jesus is now out through injury, isn't he? 3 or 4 months injury, so that's not good for him. As is more importantly, Tellez as well. He's going to miss it. South Korea have, let's call it, little niggles in their squad, but nothing that can't be strapped up and worked around. And of course, amidst all this, there will be a massive shock for Brazil not to progress, no matter how South Korea play. So my little prediction for this, I'll have to go for a Brazil win for this. I can't see South Korea pulling anything off. Right, on to our 2 round 16 matches, the first 2 to be played on the 4th of December 2022. the second round, isn't it? Yeah, of course, because we've got some quarter finalists. So my apologies, we've still got Friday the 9th of December at the Lusail Stadium. We've got Netherlands versus Argentina, of course. So this is for the next one, is it? The next spot. So we're going to have a look at France versus Poland, which was the 3 p.m. kickoff. France with the 3-10 on favourites to win this. Yeah, the bookies know what they're doing. 11-1 for Poland and 17-4 the draw. This was at the Al Thumama Stadium. Again, no City links to talk about in this one. Chesney was the busiest early doors as France started on the front foot, as you'd expect. 28 minutes, Giroud misses at the back post after good wing play from Dembele. He did make up for that, of course. 37 minutes, close for Poland. Yeah, Lloris blocks what looks like could have been a certain goal, although the striker just hit it straight at him. So it was a good save, but not a fantastic save. And on 44 minutes, Poland sort of paid the price for this profligacy by France going ahead with a well-placed goal into the corner. One touch and a bang by him. With Giroud. From Giroud with an assist by Mbappe at that stage. So 44 minutes. Poland did okay. They played pretty well that first half. I'd probably even on the chances, but a big blow conceding that before half time. France 1, Poland 0. Into the second half, a bit less from Poland in this half. 57 minutes, spectacular overhead goal by Giroud, but the whistle had already gone with 3 players in a heap in the box, including the keeper. 74 minutes though, Mbappe seems to have, he has ages. He's not marked, there's nobody on him. He just picks his spot on the edge of the box and he does it, and it's 2-0 to France with Lloris nowhere near. And 90 minutes again, with the game sort of fizzing out at 2-0, Mbappe again curled one into the far corner. The opposite far corner from the edge of the box. So 3-0, game over. No, there's still time for a little bit of controversy, still a little bit at the end. 97 minutes, a late penalty for Poland after a VAR monitor check. There wasn't much in it. I mean, I don't know what the guy's supposed to do. He turned his back here at the top of his arm. He's turned his back. I don't know what he's expected to do. But even worse was to follow. I mean, Lewandowski does a hop, skip and a jump and it's saved. A pathetic, horrible, rubbish penalty. But apparently Lloris is off his line, although I did see players encroaching as well. So that might have had something to do with it. So he gets a chance to save face and take it again. And rather than just run up and score like any normal person would, he did the same again, did his little pathetic, stupid jig. And this time, I say save face because he chose the other side and the ball went in the net. As a keeper, I'll probably change sides at that stage psychologically. I thought, well, he's put it to my left and now he's going to go right, so I'll go right. But that's how it is. And he got the goal and the referee basically blew his whistle straight after. I don't think they even restarted. So it finished France 3, Poland 1. XG is very, very interesting. Some people are criticising XG for this. I mean, the XG for France is 5 thanks to at XG Philosophy on Twitter. 1.22 for France, which people are saying, it's nothing like it, shows how bad it is. But that just means France overperformed what they should have done. I don't see any big problem with that statistic if you think about it. Mbappe probably scored 2 goals he wasn't entitled to score. So I have no problem with it when the XGs are totally different to what happens. And Poland's XG was 1.81, which again is fair enough because they'd had enough chances to score at least a couple of goals, not just the one penalty. So there you go, XG 1.22 for France, 1.81 for Poland. Yeah, a fairly controlled, easy effort for France. The defence looked okay. It wasn't put any under real pressure. Be interested to see who they play. I won't spoil it for you. Who they play and how they do. But up front, obviously Mbappe was on fire. Poland did have chances, certainly up to half time. They were probably just as good, probably even Stevens on the chances, but they couldn't really come out for that second half and cause France any problems. So what we're interested in now is who are they going to meet in the quarter final? So the 7 p.m. kickoff, yes, of course, Senegal versus England on the 4th of December. Senegal were 13-2 to win this, 13-2 against England. The bookies know what they're doing, don't they? 1-2 on for England. That's not a bad price, actually. And 14-5 the draw. This was at the Al Bayt Stadium. A tentative start, I think, by both sides. They sort of felt each other out. Stone's shoulders, a Foden corner over on 20 minutes, about as near as England got, I think, to scoring. Then Senegal sort of had a couple of good chances. 22 minutes hit over as it hit Stone's arm off his knee, originally from a poor Maguire pass out. But yeah, the guy skied it when he probably should have hit the target. 32 minutes after what looked like a Senegal handball in the build-up, Pickford has to make a really good save. But that was probably much the end of it then, really, as far as Senegal being a attacking outfit, because on 39 minutes, Henderson made it 1-0. He side-footed him very well, casually glanced it in with his side-footing from a Bellingham cross. This had followed a build-up where a Foden back flip had found Kane, who had actually found Bellingham. So a good little move, and sort of knocked the stuffing out of Senegal, I think. 41 minutes, another great chance, but Kane was over from a Saka cross. 48 minutes, England break. Bellingham to Foden, Foden to Kane, it's 2-0 and pretty much game over at 2-0. You just doubted we could see enough from Senegal as long as we kept it tight. And mainly, I think, because of a change in tactics. I think England, from trying to play it out from the back, all of a sudden, I think most people picked up on it. Pickford was going long. We were going long with it. It just wasn't working, trying to play out from the back. Maguire and Stones, etc., were struggling, and Senegal, because of the press, was sort of having getting a lot of stuff their way. So, yeah, but after that, obviously England realised that the change in tactic was working. They probably kept it up for the second half as well. 57 minutes into the second half, Saka scores. Good dink over, and obviously the cross from Foden, which went through the defender's legs when he crossed it, but he rolled a tackle before that. It was very, very good. So an assist for Foden, and it's 3-0. Grealish and Rashford came on for Saka and Foden on the 65th minute. 77 minutes, Mount and Dyer, Bellingham and Stones went off. 81 minutes, Phillips came on. So it's great to see all 5 City players at some stage yet again. Phillips came on and Henderson went off. Plus 4 minutes injury time, and that was it, really. It was game over. The second half was a bit of not a possession, but Senegal didn't really have any answer to England. So it finished Senegal 0, England 3. The XG philosophy, at XG philosophy. Yeah, Senegal 1.03 and England 1.35. So, summing up that one, comfortable for England. Once we went ahead, it certainly wasn't comfortable up to then. But as I said, the change in tactics seemed to work, going longer. And of course, we sort of had, it's a bit less, what's the word? I mean, even we do it, don't we? City do it at times. If you're playing out from the back and it's not really working, then you have to try something different. It was nice to see a change. I'm hoping it came from Southgate. I'm assuming the players didn't take it upon themselves to do it. And if so, well done, Southgate. If that's true, I might be giving him too much credit. I don't know. But that first 30 minutes, once we got that goal, it was over. We're going to have to be a lot quicker against, yes, we're going to be playing France. We'll have to be a lot quicker against France and a lot tighter, certainly at the back. We can't be taking too many chances. So, there will have to be improvement. Let's have a look at the City players. The Manchester Evening News ratings, Liam Wood. And I'll just add my little comment. Kyle Walker, Liam said, retained in the starting 11 despite some calls to rest him. Stupid calls. With bigger games to come, you just got to play the team in front of you. You can't be forward thinking. You just got to, give respect to the team you're playing. He will benefit from more minutes in his injury comebacks, and he certainly did it. I thought he played very well. Liam's only given him a 6. I give him a 6.5. I thought Walker played pretty well, as I say, considering his lack of game time, etc. I thought he did very, very well. So I'm going to give him 6.5 out of 10. Let's see how he does against Mbappe. John Stones had 1 or 2 nervy moments, said Liam. He did, actually. Yeah, I'd have to agree. In the opening 30 minutes, as Senegal threw men forward, it wasn't just John Stones, though. It was just the defensive unit, I think, and opted to press high. Recovered well. So he's given a 6 out of 10. Yeah, I'll agree with that. I thought it was okay. Certainly okay once we took control of the game. And 6 out of 10 is fair enough. I say he could almost had a goal, but Mr. Nearly man, John Stones. Phil Foden, well, yeah, Liam Wood's been a bit mean, slightly mean on Phil, I think. Showed 1 or 2 neat touches in the first half. Yeah, just little snappy passes, wasn't it? Nothing fantastic apart from that back heel, and then made a telling mark with a lovely assist for Saka to make it a game, set and match. So, yeah, he did 2 assists, mate. I think he's forgotten about that. He's given a 7 out of 10. I'm going to give him a 7.5 out of 10. I thought he was excellent throughout. Always a problem for Senegal, his little neatness and his little tricks. And that's what it was. Say a little sort of, the ball comes to me. He was very quickly moving it on. Sometimes he wasn't dwelling on the ball. Sometimes he wasn't running with it. He was just moving it on very, very quickly. And for 2 assists, you've got to give him 7.5 out of 10, surely. Right, the subs, yeah, I've not really marked Jack Grealish. He was there. He came on in the 64th minute for Foden. Liam said he replaced his City teammate and showed 1 or 2 tricks at the end. It's nice to see him playing at right back at one time just before the final whistle went. So it's nice to see him getting involved because he felt a little bit out of it, but drew a couple of fouls as he always does. Liam gave him a 6 out of 10. He wasn't on long enough for me to give him a mark. Calvin Phillips, Liam Wood said, came on for Henderson on 82. Solid for the brief amount of time he was on the pitch. Yeah, I can't disagree with that. I don't even remember a kick of the ball, actually, but there you go. He probably did. I'm sure he did with 8 minutes plus 4 minutes injury time, but I don't remember anything anyway. So there you go, the quarterfinals so far. Then Friday 9th of December, 7 p.m, Lusail Stadium. We've got Netherlands versus Argentina. Saturday the 10th of December, 7 p.m, we've got the Al Bayt Stadium. We've got France versus England. Looking forward to that. And the round of 16 still to come. We've talked about the 5th of December games. We've talked about the Japan and Croatia and South Korea and Brazil. And the final 2 round of 16 games will be on the 6th of December, 3 p.m, Morocco versus Spain, and 7 p.m, Portugal versus Switzerland. And then we'll know all our quarter-finalists. Join me tomorrow as we do keep up to date on what's going on tomorrow. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Please leave us your comments. Let me know your thoughts. Who's going to win? Who's going to win the World Cup? Do you think England will do it now we got to the quarterfinals, or do you think France will turn us over? Let's take one game at a time. Let me know what you think. England, France. Give us a prediction. Great to hear from you. Thanks for watching. Until we meet again, that's one thing, don't I? Please stay safe, everyone. Bye for now.